Hello traders, this is Joanne with Succeed in Forex. Hope you had a great trading day yesterday. Put some pips in your pocket, didn't give any back. I'm going to be discussing the news that came out earlier this morning from Switzerland. Their headlines are reading, "The dollar rose as Fed rate cut is seen less aggressive." The dollar rose on Monday as dealers speculated that growing inflation pressures could prevent aggressive Federal Reserve interest rate cuts, despite the surprisingly weak job growth in December. The news on Friday that the United States unemployment rate jumped to 5% last month, which was a two-year high, sparked talk of a recession and prompted some institutions to call for the benchmark Fed funds rates to be slashed by 50 basis points later this month. But analysts said inflation concerns would likely see the Feds opt for a 25 basis points cut when it meets on January the 30th. Giving the dollar some respite for the day. Analysts are also saying that there is a reluctance to continue selling the dollar, regardless of poor economic data, because the dollar's decline appears close to bottoming out. Overall, the euro appreciated against the dollar in 2007, but the euro fell on Monday to 146.82, while the pound dollar recovered from a 4.5-month lows of 196.53, but still traded down at 196.67. Reports that 5 Iranian boats harassed U.S. Navy ships in the Strait of Hormuz this weekend saw the dollar attract some safe haven flows. The dollar also firmed against the Swiss franc, rising to 111.77. Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta President Dennis Lockhart on Monday cautioned against overreacting to December's jobs report, adding he was concerned about inflation and equally more worried about slower growth. It might be noted that Lockhart is not a voting member this year. Treasury Secretary Henry Paulson tried to reassure those who are fearing that we are going into a recession, saying the U.S. economy would continue to grow despite the housing downturns, while President George W. Bush called on Congress to make permanent the tax cuts enacted during his administration that are set to expire in the coming year. Attention this week will focus on Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke's speech on Thursday, as well as the European Central Bank and the Bank of England meetings. Both central banks are expected to keep interest rates on hold on Thursday at 4% and 5.5% respectively, although the Bank of England decision will be an extremely close call. The UK rates futures are attracting around 45% chance the central bank will cut rates by 25 basis points, which would likely weigh on the sterling. This concludes our news out of Switzerland for the day. We hope that you're finding this information helpful in your trading. I just found a nifty little thing in here that if you hit the subscribe button, that you will be automatically notified every time we post something as far as the news is concerned, and you won't have to go searching for us. So you might want to try that. Also, we'd like to invite you to join us at our website, which is www.succeedinforex.com. And also, we have a Yahoo forum we'd like to have you come and visit and join. That is also Succeed in Forex. Well, we hope you have a great trading day, and we will see you tomorrow.